Alright everybody, welcome back to another video here on Archive Gaming. This is part 3 of the Quan Let's Play. And yeah, let's get right into it. So, the last episode, everything that could go well, went well. Everything that could work out, worked out. It was awesome. We got some surrounding conquerors just at the right time. We were able to get some buffs to take our capital back here. And yeah, everything went really well. So right now, I'm just gonna try to build up and to keep pushing south back as much as I can. Because even though I won those fights there, looking at the big picture, it's, you know, still negligible. You know, he's still pulling away with troop counts and everything. You know, he's got just too much territory. So in the big picture, it doesn't matter too much to him. And I just feel like you're on the clock on this one. I mean, I've never played against a force this large from the get-go, but I'm assuming it's pretty much a race. You have to very quickly start grabbing territories and building up before he gets going, or he's just gonna take the rest of the map. And I do feel like that's an inevitability, but I need to carve out my own chunk while he's doing that, so that I can stand up to him once he starts pulling all these troops from back here and over here, and you know, and he can just concentrate everything and send it my way. I need to make sure to have enough territory to actually stand up to all that attrition and all that constant warfare. That it's probably yeah, I think that's how it's gonna be. It's probably just gonna be constant warfare at that point. So I already did some orders here before I started, because I'm kind of unfamiliar with Wu. So I'm already shuffling the board around all my officers. Everyone's getting shuffled around, repositioned. I think the next city to take is gonna have to be Chaisang, because it really allows them to kind of invade all 3 of my territories, 4 of my territories really. Just from this city, he can kind of harass everything. So that's gonna have to be the next city I try to take. So right now, I'm gonna try to fend off this invasion again. So let's see how that goes. Okay, fire attack. I don't really think it does much. Okay, he set off the other fire trap. Oh, I don't think he's... okay. He wasn't able to finish the arrow tower. Okay, well that's unfortunate. He moved pretty quickly there. This is the second time that he marches south, and I feel like it took him a little bit longer, so... maybe my timing was off though. I mean, obviously it was off, but maybe I was thinking that it took longer than it actually did the first time also. Okay, so we're gonna decrease morale. Trying really hard to spam the barracks. Okay. Yeah, so we should have some spaces here. Okay, barracks here. Barracks. More barracks. Okay. Got 10,000. Let's see if we have any wounded. 8,000 wounded. Okay, that's a large amount. Okay, so let's get our people working on these spots. We are coming up on the death of Zhou Yu, so that's unfortunate. So I was just witnessing the power of Zhou Yu in taking Jian Ye. I mean, his ability that incandescent fire was so powerful. Okay, he's got a 9 barracks. That's pretty high. I guess we'll put him on that. Pantol, okay. Port. This one's almost at commerce level 2, so let's do commerce instead. Okay, we got all our overseers done there. Oh, let's get a trainer. We're gonna have wounded troops coming in, so let's keep the morale high. Defend, perfect. Okay, so we'll have 18k by the time they're healed. Not that I'm gonna wait that long, but okay. Yeah, and all these transports are just gonna keep coming. I mean, look at this. This is the thing that I mean. I feel like the troops are low right now. It's just 1,000, 3,000, but as South's able to wipe out forces on the other side of the map, those transports are gonna get more and more stacked. And just naturally, as time goes on, those transports are gonna get bigger and bigger. I'm totally broke here. I think we can remove this guy for now. Okay, we already did our suggestions, right? So burn this guy. 40% though, that's pretty low. I'm not even gonna attempt that. I think we're just gonna let him get all the way up to the city and then we'll attack. Yeah, so what I'd like to be able to do is between this one, between Jianan and the capital, I'd like to be able to make a play for Chaisang next, if I can. I don't really want to go to the mainland just yet. I want to at least secure this. And I'm hoping Liu Bei does something at some point. It doesn't look like it right now, but hopefully he does. Well, at least he's not destroying the arrow tower. That's cool. That means I can finish building it. Decrease morale. Yep. Increase morale. Okay, I don't see anything that's open. That's good. Oh, there's one. Okay, so just wait. Looks like he's gonna start building up in Fujian here. So it's kind of tough because I'm gonna have to be. I feel like I'm gonna have to push my luck a little bit. Okay, he's almost here. Sell supplies. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't think we have. Let's see. Oh no, don't want to do that. Let's just transport. Transporter, alright. We have somebody who has transporter. Best trait. Probably one of the best traits in this game. Top 5? It's just, for me, it's so prominent in my thoughts all the time. Who has transporter? I need a guy who has transporter. I'm just always like, it's so essential. Need speed. Okay, I don't really see anything here that I'd even want to do. I guess some commerce. Okay, that's about it really. Took that from me. That's pretty annoying. So I'm gonna go ahead and deploy. No, you know what? Let's let him get it a little bit closer. Just try to see if we can get the timing down so that the city's helping us fire. I do feel like one of the things that's really helping me in this scenario is that Wu is so spread out. There's so much space between everything. It takes him so long to get to the front and to coordinate his attacks, and that really helps a player like me, because I need some time, you know, to process things and figure out how to go about stuff. So I was really thinking about how I got so lucky in parts 1 and 2, and I had a lot of luck on my side. But one of the key things is just how long it takes South to march and actually attack. I feel like that's really helped me big time, because, you know, I was panicking at first. I was just like, how am I gonna even take a city from this guy, you know? And the fact that his marches take so long, it just gives me that extra time to really kind of just, you know, not just process everything, but take it step by step, you know, little by little. Okay, this here, this there, you know. In my Yangfeng Let's Play, which was a pretty quick Let's Play, one of the things that really amped it up for me personally was just that you're in Luoyang and you're surrounded by enemies, and, you know, you're just defending from turn, I want to say, within the first month I was already defending, and it just never stopped. And don't get me wrong, I love that playthrough. I want to come back and do it again. And if you haven't seen that Let's Play, you need to check out that Yangfen Let's Play. It's extremely short, but it's a lot of fun. I was able to do some crazy stuff in that one. And but what made it really difficult for me was the spacing. I just feel like, you know, the enemy was right at your front door immediately because you're in the center. So, and I'm used to playing as forces like that, but I'm not used to playing as forces like some Quan here. And I like it. I just like being able to, you know, yeah, they're attacking, but it's gonna be months and months before they even get to you. So don't panic, you know, you'll be able to deal with the threat. We need to pull somebody here with better leadership. I think Luxun is in Huiji, so let's pull him over if he is. Yes, he is. Okay. He needs to be in the front. He can actually lead some attacks later down the line. We'll need to assign somebody to oversee whatever space he's leaving from. Okay, let's give him another turn to advance. I would like to get the Shan Yu to help me attack, but according to the event, you need 80,000. You need at least 80,000 gold in one of your bases to get the Outlander forces to help you attack. So, if anybody wants to join me in writing a letter to Koei customer service and asking them what the hell they're thinking. What are they thinking introducing this force and then saying, oh yeah, if you want them to help you, you basically need to have so much gold that you don't need them to help you anymore. Because on the surface, it's a complete oxymoron. You need 80,000 gold, so think about that. 80,000 gold in your capital base. So if I have 80,000 gold in my capital base, you know, logic follows that I don't need their help attacking anything. You know, it's dumb. It's very dumb. So I'm actually going to keep an eye out. I need to check to see if there's any videos of anybody successfully attack requesting, because, you know, I'm thinking, what does that mean then? Do they just attack? Is it like a guaranteed wipeout for the city or something? Is that why they're charging so much, or is it really just complete lack of oversight on Koei's part? Because I feel like they can easily change that number in an update, you know, and they should change that number and lower it and make it more realistic. So, you know, if you're in situations like this, or you're a smaller force somewhere else on the map, you can request help. And it's actually possible, because right now it's not doable. I mean, it's pointless. Oh wow, okay, Luxun's still not here. Decision. I think we're gonna wait for him. Yeah, let's just wait for him. It's almost here. Let's get an overseer to take over his spot. It's commerce, it's almost at level 3. Oof. Okay, we're out of people. Let's put her. Okay, yeah, let's put her there.
Hi.
Let's call somebody over here from Jianan. Let's see. Fortune teller. Okay, let's pull her back. And speaking of updates, if nobody's checked out the list of updates that Koei has planned for the game, they're already up. I want to say they're up through the next couple of months. So there's some pretty interesting planned updates for the game. The biggest one, well, the one that stood out to me was being able to a new command that allows you to marry and establish, I think, confidence between officers. If I'm understanding it correctly, I could be wrong. Like I said, check it out for yourself if you're interested. But it seemed like that's what it was in a nutshell. And in the Romance 11, you could do that. There was a resource you could spend in that game that allowed you to make officers swear brotherhood. And it was very interesting because, you know, you could swearing brotherhood in that game is kind of like confidant in this game, so you could trigger tactics. So there is some type of command that is going to be added to the game that's going to allow you to swear brotherhood and possibly set up marriages. Don't think I want calm. But we'll have it just in case, but on top of that, we're also getting some very cool what-if scenarios. The return of two really big what-if scenarios. One of them is going to be Zoyu's divided country for Romance 9, which is basically Zoyu's plan to Zoyu's original plan was to divide the kingdoms in half. You know, move Liu Bei aside and conquer Shu himself and split the kingdom in half. That's a returning scenario from Romance 9. And another scenario we're going to get from that game is Emperor Lu Bu. And Emperor Lu Bu in Romance 9 was crazy. So I'm really interested to see how that's going to look in this one. Emperor Lu Bu is essentially that, you know, he becomes the emperor after Yuan Shu dies, and he inherits all of Yuan Shu's territory and officers. So that scenario was extreme right from the get-go because you're at war with Sun Ce, Yuan Shao, Liu Bei, and Cao Cao all at the same time because your territory is so stretched out. You know, I don't know if maybe I marshaled out too many. I might have marshaled out too many people here. May have. Okay, great. We triggered his downcast. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna send them back into the city. I'm gonna rely on Zoe Tai hopefully getting a duel off and wiping out his unit like I did earlier. Okay, we already got 17k. Okay, well, he can't do both. He can't do both. Okay, let's get somebody else back here. Okay. So I already want to go ahead and attack here. Send the guys out. Kind of like to deploy somebody who can lower morale here, because their morale's already so low. Let's see. Jeer. Quan has it. He also has volley, but he doesn't have goose. Okay, I guess we'll keep it in fish. Send out Luxon. We'll send him out with a few less troops this time. Just a little worried about leaving too few in the city. $200. Jeez, I really don't have enough cores here because Liu Bei got some of them. South's got the other two right now. I don't know if I take this one, if it's gonna invoke the wrath of Shen Yu. And the Outlander forces are kind of random. Sometimes they will attack you with just one unit, and sometimes they'll invade you with a ton. It really, well, it's really kind of random. Okay, Ma Zong, where's that guy at? Oh, yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. It's a little bit of a balancing act because I do like lowering the morale, but at the same time it kind of bankrupts you right away. So okay, let's get another transport. Okay. Search. So I wonder how long Ma Tang's going to be able to hold out up there by himself. Okay, great, there's the duel. There it is, 10k wiped out. Oh, we've captured Yujin. Okay, so with this Vanguard wiped out, we should be able to clean up these other two. That was where his staying power was in that 10k. Be gone. Soy Tai's art in this version is just badass too. A lot of the new character portraits are just so well done. Okay, totally broke. Well, that's the price I pay for lowering morale all this time over and over again. But you know, I do think it's worth it because at this point I kind of want to avoid the way I look at it is if I'm able to lower morale and create situations where I can route units by losing less soldiers, I'll take that right now, because right now I don't have every soldier I have is just worth so much, whereas, you know, Southside doesn't really, you know, it's not a worry for him, but for me it's still every unit I have to keep it alive and get as much as I can out of it. So if I can create situations where I route units and I don't have to fight. Oh, here he goes again. Wow. Look at that morale drop. So yeah, if I can just keep creating these situations where I can route them quickly and wipe out the unit and save myself troop losses, that's what I'm gonna do. I'd rather spend the gold doing that than and save more troops. Because I can't keep up right now. You know, if I use that gold instead just to recruit, it's not enough. I don't have nearly enough territory to be able to keep up with him, and territories like this one can't even recruit really because of the core. The core situation is so messed up that I can't even recruit effectively. So that's my solution around it, is just to try to wear them down with morale. Try to force situations where I force duels to happen. Oh wow, he's got 28k here, so I'm assuming he's gonna invade from both directions. So it might just be Jianan that'll have to fight its way up there. Might have to fight him off on the water pretty soon then. Okay. Hopefully we can route him quickly. Another 12,000, but I don't think that officer is very good. That's Mazong. He's just okay. Wow, he's on a killing spree right now. He's just destroying everybody. Well, this is the problem, you know, wiping out all these forces, but the horde keeps coming. The horde never stops, it just keeps getting stronger and stronger. So it's got to be a lot of attrition. I feel like you just have to put together these lopsided victories. You have to get these huge wins over the AI, and so it becomes a game of, yeah, he's basically throwing rabble at you over and over again, but you still have to do your part. You still have to be able to win, and win convincingly again and again and again and again and again. And then maybe if you win 4 or 5 battles with almost no losses to your forces, where you have enough soldiers left, then you can go and try to take a city, and that becomes its own game. So there's just so many parts to it, just to, you know, that you have to kind of maneuver just to get yourself into position where you can try to snag a city from this guy. I don't think we need to do that. Decrease morale, let's do that. Okay. Right now, I'd honestly like to deploy a force. So I might take a chance here and deploy a unit from out of Jianye. You know, if I get attacked, I'll just turn around anyway, right? I have enough time. And that's the good thing about this area. I feel like you have all the time in the world to react. And that's great, because I'm not a good reactor. Okay, so we should wipe him out here, and then we can I'll have to send somebody all the way out there to retake our core. We should have actually sent them out already. I'm gonna do that next turn. Don't be surprised if he triggers another duel. Okay, we need some food. We'll buy that. That's no problem because we're not spending cash here on anything else anyway. We're not recruiting or anything, so. Okay, I think the fastest formation I have is arrow, so. Well, let's go ahead and send him out. Oh boy, yeah. Still hoping Liu Bei does something. I don't know if I'm gonna have to involve myself here in these 4 southern districts just to get Liu Bei to kind of expand a little bit. I don't really want to take him over. I thought about it and I'm like, no, I really don't want to add his force. If I can just use him as a buffer, I'll do that. Okay, so Cao Cao's marching out. So let's send out our 2. Okay, once that transport gets there, we'll bring more stuff up to the front. I'm worried about food up there, especially if I'm gonna have to be marching out constantly to defend and all that. Okay. And you know what? We're gonna return to the city. We'll return to the city, bag our prisoner, and then we'll remarch out against Mazong. But it's still gonna take him a little while to get close enough. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to take this core. Oh, okay, I used all my support. Next turn. Next turn. Okay, Jujin has switched sides. Great. He's a pretty good unit. His big weakness is his morale. You know, he has that downcast trait. That's the only thing. I think he's leaving. So we're gonna go ahead and take our core back. Okay, so if he were to attack Liu Bei, he'd come through here. Or eventually through here. If he wipes this guy out, which he very well might. I don't know if he can defend. Let's see. Oh, he's got Masu. That's about it. He didn't really get too much, too many other officers. I did scramble the officers. I set their appearance to fictional. Well, attack is what I mean, not advance. Oh, she only has ring formation, okay. I thought maybe she'd have goose. She has the supportive trait. But no. Okay, so let's get this transport. The transporter. This guy's already my MVP. You can just see Zoe Tai giving me the coldest stare ever as I walk right by him and pin a medal on Sun Jiao's shoulder. It says MVP of our faction, the transporter. Okay, I forgot to send out. I keep forgetting I need to get this core also. Okay, so let's see this fight here. This could be the last time these two fight. Deaths of Zhou Yu, early December 2010. Okay, so he's got some months. Got about 5-6 months. I did want to let him get closer so we could use the arrow tower, but I also don't want to lose support. Oh, okay, wait too long. There we go, let's apply that, disorder. Another thing I just realized is I think I can send Su Cheng, and he can build arrow towers on this island, can't he? Oh, no, he can't. Oh, man, that would be so good. So good. Let me build on this plot of land. Let me put some towers here. Okay, well, we'll build here anyway. Just to kind of defend the shoreline from this northern invasion, which is probably going to be huge, because I don't have enough troops to do anything about him stacking here. So he's just going to stack away and then probably launch a really large invasion force from that direction. So that should be fun. It should be fun to try to stop. Let's take this. Goodwill. Shan Yu. Okay, we're gonna be retaking that. All good stuff. Straighten these guys up a little bit. Ju Jin, perfect. He's a drill master. Let's reward him. And this is the Ju Jin that does surrender to Guan Yu, which is a nice little touch, because in past romances he does not surrender. He is 100% Wei loyalist, but in this one he's much more apt to switch sides, which is very cool because it's reminiscent of the novel. Unfavorable rumors, okay. Alrighty. Okay, we should be able to stop him from making landfall. Okay guys, so I think we'll save it here for this part, and we'll pick it up on the next one. We'll try to retake these two cores and look for an opportunity to invade Chai Sang. Even though he's reinforcing the hell out of it, I'm still gonna attack because I have no choice. So we have to make something happen. That's going to be this whole playthrough. This whole playthrough is just going to be making something happen. So, thanks for stopping by. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It's Archive Gaming. And look forward to the next part relatively soon. I'm going to try to get the next part up in the same day if possible. So, try to pick up the speed on cranking these out so you guys can see this playthrough relatively in a cohesive time frame. So again, thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you on the next one.